I may have made a mistake. I'm not sure, but let's find out. My daughter does YouTube channels, my son does YouTube channel, I do a YouTube channel, and it's got to the stage where I've been using a Fuji system for about 5 or 6 years, and I do some photography with it. My wife has a flower business and I do the pictures for that. And it does a perfectly great job. It's the XT-20 and I have some lovely lenses. Lovely and small, really enjoying it. But if I want to run videos like these, at the moment what you're looking at here is a Canon G7Xmk2, and that's my daughter's. The main reason I'm using that now is because it has a flip around screen and the Fuji does not, which is a pain, and it means that I need to have somebody else around to help me when I video. But I've been doing a lot of research, and I yesterday made a decision that I was going to go out, I was going to trade my Fuji XT-20 in and get some and the lenses and change it for a Panasonic GH5. Transpires, the decision I took to buy the GH5 was completely changed, and I went way over budget, and as such I could only afford one particular lens with the new system that I got, and that is the Canon EOS R. And I'm very excited to open it now, and I managed to get one lens because the lenses are really expensive, and this one kind of gives me what I was at. It gives me a macro capability, it gives me 35mm, and hopefully some great photographs. I tried it in the shop, it was really good. And I can expand on the system, and what I'm really excited about is its full frame. I've never ever had a full frame camera, so I'm about to try that out. But yes, I bought it right at the end of November 2019, and yes, it's been out for a year and a half now, but the reviews after the latest software updates for focusing and some other things that they've added have really made and helped my decision to move forward with this camera. I didn't go for the GH5 in the end because yes, it will probably be okay for stills, but it won't be as good as the full frame for running photographs like these ones. So I made the decision. It may be a mistake. I spent a lot of money, too much money. I don't have very deep pockets, but there kind of seemed to be a hole in that pocket yesterday. So let's see what it's like. And what I'll do at the end of this video for you is I'll switch around the G7X, which we're running right now, and I'll put on the EOS R with the 35mm lens and see what kind of difference there is, if there's a difference at all. There probably won't be at this stage because it's out of box. The G7X here is doing a fantastic job in manual mode at f2, 1/50th of the shutter speed. So yeah, I'm going to give that a try. Let's get opening the box. UK power plug, USB-C, charger, battery, lots of plastic, recyclable so it says, EF adapter for the old school lenses, camera body and strap, and that's it. That's the body, that's the lens. So together, actually, it makes quite a nice compact system. Maybe not quite as compact as the Fuji, but okay, it's a full frame. So let's see how this pans out. But one of the main reasons that I went for this is because, albeit the GH5 is definitely better for video from what I can understand, just from what it can do in 422 and 10 bits straight out of the camera. For this, you have to have some other external devices. It's got more compatibility when you go outside of the camera, so you can add additional devices to get much better colour from it. I'm not really, well, I'm definitely not a professional photographer by any stretch, and I'm also not a professional videographer, but there's things like C-Log on this, which on the panel you have to pay extra for. The colour on this is supposed to be very good straight out of camera. If you're not using C-Log, you're not doing any grading, but apparently it's not too difficult to do. So I'm really looking forward to that part, and obviously from the photography point of view, with the full frame, I really should be able to get some nice bokeh, you know, the blurry bit in the background. Looking forward to trying that out as well. But as suspected, the battery, when you get it, is completely flat. So that's why at the moment it's charging over there, and hopefully I'll be able to play with it a little bit later on. But there's been some great reviews on this in the last couple of months after the latest software upgrades that they've done, which make the auto focus tracking of the eye and things like that much faster. They've added a few more extra things that it didn't come with straight out of the box a year or a year and a half ago. And it's starting to get some very, very good reviews, and there's actually a lot of people switching to it now that would have gone for the Sony in the past, the A7 III. But yeah, so the jury is out. I still have buyer's remorse because I spent too much money, gonna be paying for this one for a while, and I hope it's been worth it. But by the end of this video, you will be able to see hopefully the difference straight out of box. And then I can start messing with the colors and things like that. So, okay, so this is it now, 2 days on. I've had a little bit of time to mess with the camera. Really, it's a big step change from the Fuji, certainly the XT-20 that I had. It's awesome from what I can tell from the photographs. Really need to get used to the difference in the crop, because it's really quite different from moving from a crop to a full frame sensor. Not quite sure how this video is coming out, but it looks okay on the screen, which is just there. This is the G7X that I was running before, so you can see that. The audio at the moment is coming straight out of the camera using the camera's audio. So I'm about to plug in this on top of the camera, which will be great. So yeah, so this is running 1/50th f2 on the 35mm lens. It's auto ISO at this stage, and I can already see in the background there the blur or the bokeh, and it looks great compared to what I've been used to. So hopefully you'll agree that this is a much better image. I don't know if it is, we'll see, but you know, this is 2 days in with the camera and I've only got one lens, so this is kind of the picture you're gonna get for a while. I'm gonna change now to the other microphone. So there you go, so that's the Takstar microphone on top. I'm not quite sure how good this one is coming out to you, but I should hope that it's going to be a lot better than what you were just listening to from the inside microphones. Maybe not in this particular setup, but it's only going to get better, I'm sure of that. So I really appreciate you watching to the end of this video. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time, and if you like it, click that like, and if you didn't, well, don't. And it'd be handy if you could subscribe. I'm trying to get those up to the 1,000 magical mark, and I'm a billion miles away. Thanks again, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye!